today we're going to talk about how you can swing a golf club without hurting your back. You can still get very good results with a golf swing that is kinder on your body, kinder on the mind, but still going to give you the power, the consistency that you want, but definitely enabling you to play this game many years to come without hurting your back. Let's find out how. Alright, so I used to have real bad problems playing golf. I've got bad problems in life, but playing golf, my back used to bother me, especially if I was playing like 18 holes. Just the speed, I'm not saying wahey me, but the speed that I would hit the ball, the speed of my body that I try and move. So I had to myself even make some adaptations. But when I kind of delved into this further, many years ago, just realizing how much damage too much golf instruction is. I'm not going to go on too much about it, but having to resist the lower body and turn and coil this way, okay? It's like, oh yeah, great, that's the golf swing, is it? That's kind of tricky to do. It hurts the body, especially when you're trying to do it under force and tension. And it's not just as easy to say, all right, let go of any tension, because what does that really mean? That just means you're sort of like this, okay? A lot of you are going to benefit from that, but I wager most of you aren't going to enjoy playing golf like that. So we have to find a kind of happy medium, right? And understand why the back hurts. It's going to be different for a lot of you, but generally it's the same kind of issues, right? Generally. And one of the main challenges is basically if we, I'm going to shove my ass to you now, if we resist the lower body here and try and make a turn around that point, there's tension. I can feel that in my back here. There's tension, right? I can relieve that tension by allowing the pelvis to turn, because it actually should turn a little bit easier. And you think, well, how am I going to generate power? You are going to generate plenty of power by still enabling the body to turn, if you can, but just by hand speed. But this isn't just, as simple as turn the hips. That's one of the keys. So we're going to kind of do this step by step. The first thing I want you to do is test one thing for me. I want you to just take a club in your hands, underhand like this, get up out your chair. Go on, I dare you, get up out your chair. Even if you haven't got a club, just hold your arms out. And I want you to do this kind of funky looking move, right? I want you to sort of step to the right as if you're turning this way and step to the left. See how I'm sort of passing this club? It's like I'm just sort of passing it here like a tray and passing it here like a tray. That there is a golf swing because we've got momentum. But the little test that we're doing is, do you feel any tension when you're doing that? Are you just sort of rocking the arms? And that's what most people do. A lot of back pain happens when we're just trying to sort of move the arms like this, and we're tight, we're tense, we're staying in posture. We don't want that. But again, we don't want to be so kind of loosey-goosey. A lot of you benefit from that, but we don't necessarily want that. So, take the club, and I want you to do these steps. We're passing the weight to the right foot, but we're staying on the instep here. The weight is still staying. We're not kind of moving and sliding out that way. We're just sort of turning back this way and turning back this way. My elbows and my arms are in a very flat, neutral position here. And I'm allowing the weight of the club, my belly button is turning, but there is zero, and I mean zero resistance with the lower back. If I show you here, I'm allowing my pelvis, my butt cheeks to point that way. And if that's a key for you, to feel like your backside is actually turning that way, And just by doing that, the rest will follow. Because it's going to be quite difficult to make a golf swing to turn the butt cheeks and nothing else. Just by sort of turning these butt cheeks here, you're pretty much going to have a golf swing. And from that, it's actually quite loaded, because all we need to do is plant the weight back towards the foot and turn again. And present the club, the tray, that way, with the hands just hanging very loose. And that's that feeling of turning the butt cheek, turning the butt cheek. Okay? Tell me, do you have like pains and strains when you're swinging? Does it feel like you're forcing it so much? And did you get up and try? Did you get up and try that feeling of almost just stepping and walking and allowing the backside to turn and that pelvis to turn? Does that feel like it could be an engine for you? Let me know below. So the beauty of this type of swing is it really does remove the focus of minutiae of what the hands are doing or what the arms are doing. We're just pretty much allowing momentum to turn, but we can still have commitment. And this is where we can sort of blend the two of allowing the body to flow as it wants, but we can still have intent and commitment through the backswing, through into impact, and through to finish. So we take that sensation of lifting the heels, turning the butt, placing the heel down, raising the heel, presenting the tray that way and the arms hanging loose. We can have a little bit more intent instead of it being, just sort of flat like this, okay, where we're just turning. We can actually add on a golf swing, which is going to give us a bit more power. So it's the same feeling with the lower body. And this is like phase 2. The lower body is doing that walking sort of movement where we're turning the butt. We're going to add on to it the left chest. If you're right-handed rather, the left chest is going to go down towards that way. So my butt is turning, but my left chest is going down that way. And what that's going to do is get me into a very easy, loaded position. If you find that you're still feeling a little bit restricted by doing that, by allowing the butt to turn, allowing the hips to turn, allowing the right leg to straighten, and the left chest going down, turn this foot out here. That's going to give you a little bit more range of motion just here, okay? And we just reverse that feeling with the low point going forward, the lead side going forward, and then we turn again. Very much in control, as if we're just passing a ball. But because we've got the tilt correct, okay, because we're tilting right here, we're in quite a powerful position, but zero, and I mean zero strain on the lower back. From there, we can commit down and accelerate to a short, positive golf swing. It's blending the languid, it's blending the strain-free with still commitment, but not making it short and stabby, okay? So how do we practice this? Just start with some pitch shots at first. Feel the hips rotating, your backside turning towards the target and back. If you need to allow the feet to sort of guide you and to feel the momentum, so we're planting them back down and through, wonderful. But we just start with some half swings, okay? Relieving any tension in the arms, in the lower back. We're feeling fluid. It's a nice fluid feeling, but we're not just turning and turning. The left chest is going down, but I'm turning the butt cheeks to the target, and I'm just here. And it's going to have a nice, smooth flow. Just little pitch shots. Very easy, very strain free. Get good at that sort of position where, okay, it's almost like I'm wiggling the butt. I turn the backside towards the target, okay? But if you find that this is really crap for you, the chances are you're not moving the left sort of chest down to add that tilt, okay? If you're hitting really bad shots, it's most likely because you're doing this sort of movement. And that's what can happen, where people are like, all right, I've got to turn my hips. We end up doing that. And then here, it comes over the top. So we've got to try and stay on top of it. So we turn the hips, but left chest goes down. And we hit beautiful, little, but still well executed golf shots. Graduate from a wedge, work yourself up. And if you have to, you know, turn the foot out, feel the pelvis and the core being the engine to your golf swing. But do not forget about the tilt down and the tilt through, to still commit to every single shot, because committing to, you know, the acceleration here isn't going to hurt your back. It only hurts your back when you restrict everything and do that, okay? As long as you let everything flow through, you can still be positive and accelerate through that way to get the compression, to get the strikes that you want, to get the, you know, the enjoyment that you want out of this stupid bloody game. But it doesn't have to hurt your back. So don't swing as long. Execute with positivity and listen to your body. So there you have it. There are some very tiny little thoughts to have next time you practice or play, and hopefully wherever you are right now, you tried that feeling, okay, of that rotation, of how the pelvis, how the core moves, and just allowing the arms to flow. But then you add on the tilt, then you add on the commitment, and you learn what you and your body can do with a shorter swing, but with commitment that doesn't hurt your back. Let me know if you're going to apply it. Let me know if you've got any questions. This is very much just kind of like a quick intro to a pain-free golf swing, but I know it's going to help. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.